All right, welcome back to that was going on. I didn't make it so whatever. Anyways, so welcome back. We are going to continue on with the story. So let's do this.
Happy birthday! What's that face? Surely you didn't think I'd forgotten. And look, there's even some tasty pizza. It may be a widespread delicacy now, but pizza traces its roots back to ancient Greece. Similar culinary traditions are known to have existed in other cultures of antiquity, though. Egypt, there was sunbread. Its round and flat shape is highly reminiscent. This bread, the associate, this may be the carrot. So how about when you bite into a slice, life, it
This was the wrong save. The fuck. I apologize about that. That's the wrong save. So stupid. So there we go.
that friend of the dowser we rescued was a very brave man, don't you think? To go to such a dangerous place all by himself, in spite of the countless potential risks. Perhaps it would have been better if he wasn't quite so brave. The armed survivalists don't seem concerned in the least about causing people's deaths. It's unconscionable, terrifying too. Man, the thought alone's enough to make me feel sick. Sam, none of us can go through catastrophic trauma without being forever scarred by the experience. Trying to reclaim a sense of normalcy through routine can help the heart to heal. Your deliveries are making a big difference, Sam. For others and for yourself.
Okay, last time we were told by Charlie that we're supposed to go to the bridge. So let's go to the bridge.
Glad you're here. I thought both of you should have a say in this. Listen, about the girl, tomorrow. This is the spot where we picked her up. We're still reading Tarfall activity there, which means there might still be a passage to the other side. It's possible she could still use it to go back home.
You want to send her back to that hellhole?
If that's where her family is, it's where she belongs.
You've got to be kidding me.
This isn't her world. She isn't one of us. That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry, there are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Or to be more accurate, be born from it? Some have even theorized that the tar is a sort of primordial soup.
Wait, are you saying that tomorrow is a chiral creature?
No, not at all. Her DNA and cellular structure prove that she's human.
Well, the world we found her in was filled with the dead. Almost like some kind of beach. But tomorrow herself is alive. She's a living human being. We should look after her here. Women and children and the weak have always been easy targets. In every conflict and disaster, we're always the first to suffer.
But even if her world is as bleak as you suspect, she may still be happier there, surrounded by the friends and family she knows and loves.
Friends and family don't guarantee happiness. Not in the least.
I understand how you feel, but I believe she should stay with us. Sam.
I was there. I saw her home. And it was a hellhole. We can't send her back.
All right. I'm pulling rank and making the call. She stays. At least until things have calmed down. Understood?
Did you hear that just now? It came from the hall outside.
Sam, I can't find Tomorrow. She must have left in Magellan at some point. She's not wearing a room terminal, so we have no way of tracking her position. And the continent is full of dangers she's never encountered.
I should mention she didn't appear to have received even a single vaccination. So I decided to repurpose the batch Deadman left for Lou and gave her the full gamut. She's been immunized against just about everything, so you've got nothing to worry about on that score.
But she's still a stranger in the world that isn't her own. And I don't think she's capable of surviving out there. Not all by herself. Please, Sam. Find Tomorrow for us.
And be sure to take a weapon with you, just in case. When you're ready, check the main order on the delivery terminal for more information about what to expect.
This has certainly taken a turn. Come on, Sam. Let's start looking for her. It can be terribly difficult for children to witness an argument between adults. Now, Tomorrow is not exactly a child, of course, but she saw us, the people who took her in, struggling to decide what to do with her. That can't have made her feel good. We should have involved her in the conversation. For now, though, I just want to do my part to help find her. When you're ready to head out, be sure to take me with you.
Sam, something worrying came to my attention while I was searching for Tomorrow. There have been a few reports of mechanized belligerents in this region. You should consider them hostile if and when you come into contact. So, review your equipment loadout via the delivery terminal and make sure you're prepared for anything. Only then should you pick up the next main order.
All of Drawbridge is committed to helping you find Tomorrow. Let's bring her back home, Sam.
Look, Sam. Tomorrow's footprints. Why don't we see where they lead? Sam, look at that vehicle. It's registered to tomorrow. She must have used it. Perhaps she was trying to make her way across the river.
Sam, I think I've got something. Check the marker I've added to your map.
You notice that sign, Sam? I think someone might need help. I don't know, perhaps we could lend them a hand if we have time. And when we in turn need assistance, we can always build a sign of our own. Sam, you see that structure? I suspect Tomorrow was the one who built it.
This is a real tongue stinger.
think tomorrow perhaps use this rope to make her descend?
Sam, we might have found tomorrow's train. Check the marker on your map. It may help you track her down.
Sam, that vehicle appears to be locked up tight. You won't be able to take it for a drive. I think tomorrow might have been the one who placed this ladder here. Did your ultra deck just move? I don't sense any BTs. Be careful, Sam. It may not be a BT, but something's out there. Generator. I wouldn't want to be near that if it released its charge. Look, Sam. A cairn. Tomorrow may have stopped here to rest and get her bearings. Our investigation's on the right track. I just know it is.
I think we've got a lead on tomorrow's whereabouts. You'll find a new marker on your map. Use it to refine your search.
Sam. We have to deal with these mechs first. We can fight tomorrow once that's done. Excellent work, Sam. Now then, let's see if we can learn anything of use from this jacket. It could point us in the right direction.
Thank you.
I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Were you trying to find your way back?
I suppose you have friends and family there, waiting for you to come home?
I don't know.
Everyone there has passed on. There's no place for the living in that world.
Tell me, am I really alive?
Well, yeah. Of course you are. Do you want to stay with us on the DHV Magellan?
But I saw how everyone was fighting because of me.
Ah, I'm sorry.
All that wasn't your fault. We're just worried about you. Wait.
I don't think I ever had a family. Do you have one?
No. Not anymore.
You miss them?
Yeah.
So, I can stay on the ship? Thank you. You have a very special gift tomorrow. It could help us. But for that to happen, you first need to learn how to control it. Want to come work for us? You can stay on the ship as long as you like.
This is our gift to you. As long as you have it, we'll find you. No matter where you go.
Welcome to Drawbridge. To our little family. Come on, let's head inside.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
that's been on my mind lately. You had a run-in with some mysterious mechanized assailants while searching for tomorrow, right? Well, after comparing their data to that of the gargantuan mech Higgs summit, I've concluded that all of these contraptions appear to operate on the same underlying technology. None of them have been fitted with remote operation modules, nor are they capable of autonomous function. They're not robots, in other words. The bloody things don't even have drivetrains or core units. They're almost like puppets with no strings. They don't require chiral network coverage to function either. Though I'll be damned if I know how that's possible. It's almost as if they're spirit-driven machines. Ghost mechs, to give them a name. I'd say it's a safe bet that there are more of these things out there. So to ensure that you're prepared to face them, we've added a Ghost Mech archive to the VR Weapons and Combat Training program. Access it to check out the data we've collected regarding these mechs so far. Anyway, next up you'll be disembarking to go and connect Hartman's research facility to the network. He's an old mate of yours, I understand. Once you've made your preparations, access the Dowser's delivery terminal to get underway. Of course, the DHV Magellan can take you directly to the Dowser's shelter if you like. So if that's your preference, go ahead and give us the order to head there.
Hey, tomorrow.
Good morning, Sam. Sam, been a while since... Woo-hoo-hoo! Looking clean as a whistle. I'm so relieved that Tamara was unharmed. She must have been terribly nervous, trying to brave an unfamiliar world. But she's safe now, thanks to you, Sam. And now we have to show the girl that we're equipped to take care of her. That the DHV Magellan is a place she shouldn't be afraid to return to. A place that she can call home. I was surprised by how effectively Tamara was able to fight those mechs. The way she took advantage of the tar and used her unique abilities against them, it demonstrated impressive improvisational skills. But her capacity to rapidly accelerate the age of any material or enemy she comes into contact with. Oh, I can't help but be a little jealous. But there are other ways I can contribute to your work, and I hope to continue doing so. I don't really have anything else to say right now.
This way.
Feels good.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I wish you safe travel.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Dear world and everyone out there, and everything out there, you have tried to pass me by, but now I'm falling into you, like a sprinter famous from the ground at the sound. tell made me crystal clear. Something I couldn't make sure of before. When I found your reflection in my night. When I found your reflection in my night. Even though I cannot see you, I'm certain that your heart is here. If you find that you miss me, always look at the sun that rises and the moon that rises in the evening. Whatever the time, I will be reflected in the sun and the moon. And in our next life, let us meet in the pure land of Eagle Peak. Dear world and everyone in it, and everything in it, you have tried to
Just a bit further now.
I'm falling into you, like a sprinter, veins in the ground. Today, I walk into your eyes with your number.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside the... Thank you for your service. Proceeding to order confirmation. The condition of this cargo is above average. Your assistance is appreciated. Please use your qubit to initiate a network connection. Now displaying your current order grade. Connection to chiral network established. Condition assessed as good. Thank you for your service.
Greetings, Sam. This is the President. Once again, you've done it. The northwestern part of the Australian continent has been successfully connected to the chiral network. As a result, the probability of a new plate gate manifesting on this continent has significantly increased. As for what comes next, I believe a drawbridge ally is stationed at this facility. By strengthening your bonds, I have no doubt you will be able to accomplish even greater feats. So don't let me keep you. Your friend is waiting inside.
Facility doors have been unlocked. Please use the entrance to proceed into the facility.
Order completed. Well done. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Please proceed inside. Administering shock. Stand clear.
Upper beach reference frame confirmed. UB coordinates are L 47.37, B plus 6.32.
Hartman?
Oh. You're looking well, Sam. Thank you for coming. Oh. It's been a while.
Ticker still holding up?
Thanks to this support unit, I can flatline anytime, anywhere, without worry. No need for beds and the like either. I can sleep standing up. Not bad, eh?
Still looking for him, huh?
I am. They're a large part of the reason I came to this place.
You okay?
I've been rather unkind to my heart. You might say I'm on the verge of heartbreak. Still, it's a small price to pay for mapping the beach. And now that my work here is complete, I can accompany you all on your journey. Oh, we undertook the beach mapping program to help determine the most efficient strategy for linking up Australia. While near death, I traversed the beach and provided location data to APAS, which it used to build a database. Oh, APAS was my partner in this, you see. I also collected water samples from the various beaches I visited, which I duly deposited in the form of my own tears. Apparently, the water somehow circulates between them and the world of the living. The samples were required to study the phenomenon.
Huh. This is the first I've heard of it. I didn't think this was your field.
Oh, it isn't. Far from it. I collected the samples for the benefit of a collaborator. In the process, I placed a greater strain on my heart. But it's nothing to worry about. Like it or not, they all wear out sooner or later.
You sure you're okay? All good in there? Is that all you're gonna take?
Yes. Everything I need is already stored on the DHV Magellan. This here is my insurance. Well then, shall we go to the DHV Magellan?
Take care of yourself, Sam.
Feels good.
Very impressive work, Sam.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Ah, Sam. You're the last to arrive. But now we're all here. Let's get to it. Recently, I received a number of strange mails that were apparently sent to me by none other than myself. And Fragile has been receiving similar communications too. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I got a few about Lou's records.
It goes without saying, I did not, in fact, send them. It's all very distressing and gave me palpitations. An especially concerning mail reached me not long ago. Attached were some highly sensitive UCA documents on BBs and chiral communications technology, including classified records of the BBs who were sacrificed to build the foundation of the chiral network. These extraordinary children were the catalyst required for the network to route data through the beach. They served as a bridge between the beach and our world, hence the Bridge Baby moniker. They were originally intended for the sole purpose of sustaining the chiral network. I'd like to discuss the implications of these records in my possession, but before that, I can tell you how Bridge Babies were developed in more detail, if you wish. R&D commenced shortly after the Death Stranding was first observed. The inciting incident having occurred during the performance of a cesarean section to save the child of a brain-dead mother. But perhaps the rest should be explained by someone who remembers the period. If you're willing to indulge me.
I can't speak with any authority, but if you insist. When the obstetrician touched the fetus during the procedure, it said they glimpsed the beach. Subsequent research revealed that the unborn children and still mothers possessed a special connection to the place. While communications utilizing the beach had been theorized, the framework was incomplete. These children proved to be the missing link. Afterwards, development of the chiral network began in earnest, or so I'm told.
Wait, I have a question.
By all means.
What about when I was putting Mexico on the grid? Or my work in Australia? Have I been condemning kids this whole time?
Worry not, Sam. The new Cupid model does not require a human catalyst. You can be assured of that.
Bridget was president when this all began, and she wouldn't permit women to be deliberately rendered brain-dead in order to produce BBs. But the Bridges researchers were not deterred, and they pressed on with their plan in spite of the president's misgivings. To secure test subjects, it seems Bridges smuggled pregnant women into the country from Mexico, among other places. Consequently, they were able to produce the BBs needed to make the chiral network a reality. And 4 years ago, the first Bridges expedition embarked on their journey. This is what I received from the sacrificial BBs. Including backups, a total of 10 units were prepped for integration, but only 9 were used to lay the foundations of the North American network. I attempted to ascertain the whereabouts of the 10th, to no avail. But as drawbridge, we should have a higher security clearance than me personally. Just to be prudent, would you mind running a search? As Deadman determined, there was another BB-28 that existed before Lou, which was decommissioned. Fragile later discovered that, 4 years ago, Lou was assigned BB-28 serial number, and for reasons unknown, placed into storage. Now, the first expedition also set off 4 years ago, and they could surely have made use of another functional BB unit, yet again, for reasons unknown, Lou remained in storage. So did they have other plans for Lou? Was Lou deemed unsuitable for sacrifice? Or was Lou excluded from the mission for some other reason?
Like what?
Cardiac arrest imminent. 30 seconds remaining.
Not finding anything here. All the official records claim BB-28 was decommissioned. That's it. There's also nothing to suggest a connection between the missing BB and Lou.
Still, we know for a fact that they played a part in the first BB experiments. So we have to ask the question, did Lou play one too?
3, 2, 1.
What kind of cargo?
I have to smuggle them in.
Now, what was that?
we're going to take 20 minutes and do something. We're going to connect the full northwest line to the northwest rail. So we're going to go get all residents, all special alloys between here and all the way to the government. So everything that's on the truck now is going to get recycled. So we're going to lose all that material. So yeah, let's do this. We're going to go to recycle. Ooh, you know what? Okay, yeah, that's going to get recycled. Okay, come on. Okay. Okay, we're also going to do 3 things. 1, we're going to take all the materials from all the chiral crystals. Then we're going to take 6 alloys and looking at resins. So 5, 6, 7 resins. Right? They're all going on the truck. And then we're going to go into our locker, take that, and put it into our truck. Alright? I'm hoping this is enough to get the facility open. Because there's 1, 2, 3. I think there's 3 track layers. They're not visible on the line, but what I'm going to do from here, I'm going to go to F2 with the monorail, okay? And then from there, we're just going to start laying the track work. And then we're going to head over to, there's 2,000, well, there's only 204. Well, what other facility can I grab? I could always travel to Mexico and get more. But if you look, okay, there's a track layer here, which is visible. Okay. And then I believe there's a track layer right here. Yeah. 540. And then we've got the track layer. I think it's like right around, get right there. Oh, you know what? Shit. We're just gonna friggin' get on the monorail, take the truck with us, get the 2, and then we're just gonna drive along the coast and open the mine. Hopefully we'll be able to open it. If not, we can hit well, maybe if I drive over to the mine, activate it, open it up. It's gonna take more fucking. Anyways, let's go ahead, load the truck onto the monorail, dispatch, and
Feels good.
trying things.
Okay.
The reason why I say 20 minutes is because I'm going to drive through a jellyfish field.
There's a BT nearby.
I wasn't stopping. I wasn't stopping for no PTs. I'm going to keep going. Hopefully I have enough friggin' Chiral crystals. Yeah, there was like 4 or 5 in between. Oh, and the track layers actually act as zip lines now. Nice. Nice. Now all I gotta do is connect the mine. Now we're going to drive over to the mine and connect the rail. Well, connect the mine at least. Uh-oh. You got a problem. I got to turn boost off. Someone left that truck down there. There we go. Time to light it up. Ready, set, go. The other mine is 2,000. This mine is 1,000. How in the fuck can they get away with that? You know what? Hold on. Monorail. See? We have now full control of the monorail in the northwest section. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to mine all materials. We're going to mine the materials at the mine we're at now. And then, oh, I'm stupid. All I need is 3,000. Right? All I need is 3,000. And voila. We got friggin' Pyro crystals right here. Well, wait a minute. That gave 25. She's so excited because it's open. Yay! Rainy, what's up? There was a lot of stuff going on between the the mission between Morrow going out on her own. Uh-huh. All right. So close, but yet so far. Damn. I could, but I don't have the weaponry yet. I could. What am I talking about? Well, this here is something special. Huh. You'll see it's further down. You'll see it further down the road. Now, I'm gonna get one of them today. Yeah, if I can speak. Let's see. Let's see. 2 has 32. She has 9. We're gonna pull all of it out. Dowser. What does the Dowser have? She only has 100. What about Harmon's Lab? 300 would put me over. Um, let's jump to DHV. Yeesh. Yeah, we got a problem though. We're gonna have to transport my truck to 2. Jump to DHV to 2. Charge up the battery for the truck. Or do a repair. And from there, get on the DHV, jump to Harmon's, take the 300, go back to 2, run my ass back to friggin' the mine, and then mine the materials there, and then mine the materials here. So that should work. It's a lot of work, but here we go. So 2, before we even run the gauntlet here, we need to run the DHV back to 2. Okay. And we're only going one stop. Load vehicle.
Fucking rock! Yeah! Sense them, Sam. Be on your guard for BTs.
Feels good.
So now we could just jump to apartments and then head back to that mine. Because here's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to take all the materials we mine. Oh, that's right. Once I click the terminal here at Hartman's, either Charlie or Fragile or one of them's gonna come up on the screen. Yeah. Do this.
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Patched up and good to go.
Sam, the next major site to be linked to the chiral network is in the eastern reaches of the continent, East Fort Knot. Our original plan would have had us route a connection through North Fort Knot, allowing for a simple and direct trip. Unfortunately, that city was completely obliterated by a void out. As a result, we have had to devise a new approach, utilizing a series of connections between preppers in the region. Easier said than done, of course. Some of these preppers are currently refusing to join the network. But according to APAS's latest simulations, enlisting the cooperation of the pizza chef should enable us to win over these holdouts. Your first objective is therefore to bring the pizza chef online. And it just so happens that the cargo he's requested is being stored at this very facility. It's been designated a chilled delivery due to its sensitivity to heat, so you should transport it at night or in the rain. Or perhaps take advantage of a pickup off-roader's covered cargo shelf, which should ensure it doesn't get exposed to direct sunlight. Undertake the main order on this delivery terminal when you're ready.
Okay, back to 2. Actually, no, back to 1. And then what I'm going to do is take the truck, transport it to... Okay, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to transport the truck to the mine, the Northwest Mine, okay? And then from there, I know how to do this. So let's go to 1. Right? Go. Okay. Here's how it's going to go. We're going to go, let's stop over, but we're transporting the cargo and putting it into the storage over at that mine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go one stop, okay? Cargo, which we have a bunch of it in our trucks. So, yeah, okay. Put that there. Okay. Load vehicle. Get off and on. Dispatch. Rolling low, one stop.
Woohoo! I love this!
Some porters have already, online porters, I want to say, have already mined materials. Okay? Well, we're going to go ahead and mine our own materials here and load it into a cargo container and send it over to the Northwest Mine. And then from there, we're going to send ourselves over to 2 after we do this. So let's. Alright, now we are going to go to use monorail 2. Load cargo. Everything we just mined is being sent over with me, and then the vehicle is being sent over to the crater. Okay. Dispatch. take back what I said. I'm just going to send the cargo container over to 1. Actually, not 1. I want to keep it at 2. The roads are not built, though. There are roads over fucking 1. Damn it. I have an idea. I'll piss a lot of people off, but I don't care. Alright, later on in the game, you're going to receive, I think it's around episode 8, Order 33, I think, from the meta geologist. She's going to give you an EX capture grenade. Alright? Now, here's the thing. That crater across from this mine is a BT Nexus. So any BTs you haven't captured in the game, you can go back and capture them. Especially the big ones. The smaller ones, like, you'll see. You'll see. What I may do is wait, because Besta is a pain in the ass. It's a 3-on-1 situation. So I'm going to wait until I get machine gun and the rockets. So here we are. Look up my best too. Alright, leaving us with 68 Cairo crystals. Oops, excuse me. Alright, we're going to load everything onto a cargo container and send it to 1. Okay, we're going to load all this. Okay. And dispatch the monorail. Now we're putting this all in storage over there at 1. We're saving these materials for a later time and date in the game. Now, we're going to hail the DHV, have her go there, and then our asses are going to drive over. Alright. Alright, so we are on our way to the DHV. Turn on the lights. That's fog. That's sea. Oh my god. You could face them now if you really wanted to, but you wouldn't be able to capture, per se, the BTs. I mean, yeah, you have, you do get an EX capture, you get an EX grenade. Oh, you know what? You might have to go back to, who is it? Is it C1 South? Is it C1 South that gives us an EX grenade? Yeah, we might have to go back to Mexico to get the EX grenade. The EX grenade is perfect for tossing at BTs. What else? Who else gives guns? I'm not trying to push. Slow but sure gets the dollar. Alright. You got a bridge. Crossover. You see? People. What I mean. We're gonna jump to Mexico. We could have used the plate gate, but I'm not willing to. To get, avoid out. So we're not playing the hardball game, and we're just gonna deliver a few packages. Oh wait, it has to go to C1 South. Okay, hold on. Mexico, delivery destination C1 South. That's 5. Subdue former. That would be easy. From where? Oh, from there? From the Boca. And from the artist. 1, 2, and 3. So let's back out. We're going to come over here. Okay. We're going to pick up 3 pieces of cargo. Okay. 1. We're going to pick up here. I know I dropped. So I get those spikes. This is going to be the possible feed because come on, guys. Move.
Order accepted. Thank you. accepted. Thank you. Order accepted. Thank you.
Dropping off a delivery at this hour, huh? Don't work too hard. Ay, Dios mío, how did you carry all of that? You're a cut above the rest, that's for sure. Take this data. I'm sure you could use it.
This is step one of many steps on how to kill a BT. So we're gonna. It's an EX grenade. It's not a capture grenade. The grenade, literally itself, damages the BT. So let's go ahead and
We've reserved more materials for you to use. Go ahead and take whatever you need.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
in my previous games, I played 4 times. Don't, yeah, I'm addicted. In my 4 times that I've played, at 13 hours, 27 minutes, and 44 seconds, at 180 grade, and I've already made up to virtuous carrier. Okay? So think about that for 2 seconds. If you play, your experience grows more.
I've shared with you the schematic for EX grenades. Fluids taken from Doom sufferers used to be required for their production, but we've recently developed methods to synthesize the necessary compounds. So we don't need to lean on you to churn them out anymore. These grenades aren't actually capable of taking down a BT, but they can be used to drive off gazers and slow down catchers. Temporarily, at least. This should give you more than enough time to get clear of BTs or to use other weapons to neutralize them. You'll figure out the most effective ways to use them, no doubt. Enjoy.
Order completed.
They only use the EX grenade as a deterrent.
Feels good.
To bring down its life force. Even the explosion itself will hurt it. So let's go ahead and hail the DHB back to our location. Okay. So we're going to board the DHV and head back towards the Dowser. Not the Dowser, sorry,
Paradox
Hardens.
is practically sparkling.
When we get that EX capture grenade, we're going to have fun capturing friggin' BTs.
designated for chilled delivery.
Two things are going to happen here. We're going to cut through a encampment. It's going to have something for the pizza chef. All right? I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. The reason being is, well, let's look at it this way. No, that's going to be too loud. Decoy, mother, sister's brother, fucking cousin. Let's do decoys. Okay. I only have enough for 3. Are you serious right now? We have over 340 pieces of a pass here, so let's go ahead and utilize that. Oh shit. Light that up like a goddamn Christmas tree. Okay, there we go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Alright. Let me go ahead and turn our lights off. Alright. Go ahead and literally we're going to sneak into this camp. We're going to basically go around the back side of it though. We better winner.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Sam, I don't recognize that device over there. Proceed with caution.
We're going to go in on foot to do this. So, gotta keep. Fuck it. Let's just activate the friggin' pizza guy first. Pizza chef. Put him on the network and then once
Security measures lifted. Weapon.
Welcome and thank you for coming. I'll inspect your cargo.
in perfect condition.
If you worked in retail, you could read a person, and the way that he's standing and the way that he's swaying a little bit is telling me that there's something wrong.
I knew you would arrive soon. You are a very dependable man.
Okay.
Please, connect me to this network of yours.
Step 2. This is machine gun level 1. Machine gun level 2 is the one I'm waiting for.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Thank you. This technology is remarkable. I expect I'll receive plenty of new business. And speak of the devil, a new order just came in now. I look forward to seeing you again soon, Sam.
Excellent work, Sam. You made a big difference today. According to APAS's analysis, pizza-hungry individuals in the area could prove instrumental in the further expansion of the Chiral network. Anyway, let's press on to the next site awaiting you and your Cupid, shall we? It bears mentioning that the denizen located there has a reputation as a very cautious individual. Take care not to give them cause to doubt your intentions. Go ahead and pick up your new main order from the delivery terminal on site, so we can get underway.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, once you pick up this order, there's no orders thereafter. So, you know, yes. It's an express and keep flat. Wondering if I should. I mean, I think I'm going to. This is also an express. Damn it. That means I'm going to have to come back. Okay. So first we're going to do suborder 105. All right. It's an express. It's going to the architect, which in fact, this order will put the architect on the map. So let's go ahead and do this.
This cargo has been designated Keep Flat and requires urgent delivery.
When it says keep flat, do not put it in the backpack because look at the way it's not flat. Okay? Keep it in your truck. You're gonna do something that I don't like doing, so let's do this. We're gonna get into the truck, gonna back up all the way to
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
yeah. We got a backpack beat. Come on. Okay. We're gonna jump here. Yes, and I'm going to get the Magellan. What is a Magellan freight? Well, basically, you're using the Magellan to move the product and the cargo to a different location, regardless of delivering it, like so. This is what this says. There is currently cargo on board the DHV Magellan. You will receive the Magellan evaluation for the order or request where the DHV Magellan is used to transport cargo. So we're going to do that. Just because I know for a fact that there's like a minute left, or a minute's gone by, and it's going to take over 2 minutes just to get over that. Alright, we're going to cross over. Hold on. I don't think that. No. See, they put a friggin' zip line there, right? But it doesn't cross anything because there's really nothing there. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's go. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
Good morning, team. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Come on, baby. Move that booty hole. Alright. As long as we get it there, holy flood! Oh. Magellan level 3, 2, 1.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is...
Wait. Is this what I think it is? Is this a pizza made by you-know-who? I'll confirm order status right away. Don't want that pie to get cold on me. Now that's fast. And I mean really fast. Damn. That really hit the spot. I can't thank you enough. I'd like you to connect my shelter to the chiral network.
Now displaying your current order grade.
I'm really online. Incredible. Oh, I've just shared my chiral bridge schematic with you. You should be able to build it right away if you happen to have a level 2 PCC in your possession. These bridges can be crossed more quickly than standard ones, though they won't function properly when it's raining. They're a little something I whipped up as a thank you. Really didn't take very long either. You know, that pizza really made my day. Actually, I'm the one who built his restaurant's oven. Glad to see that he's been making the most of it. It's not easy being an architect these days. I just wish I had the freedom to do my job properly. Well, we did it together. It was a passion project. We had to refine the design over and over until the pizzas came out just right. We got there in the end, though. That first pie we had together was unforgettable. If I close my eyes, I can still remember how it tasted. Well, once you've constructed the foundation, it generates a chirogram that functions as a bridge. They're useful when there's limited space to build, or when you need to traverse a gap with a difference in elevation. I also added some modifications that allow you to cross these bridges more quickly. But since high concentrations of chiralium destabilize chirograms, chiral bridges won't function when it's raining or snowing. It's a safety restriction, implemented to prevent accidents. Even so, these bridges should still come in very handy. Because mine is a dying art. There was a time when I believed that nothing was higher than architect. But now, whatever I make will succumb to timefall or be destroyed in a void out. New structures can be fabricated with data shared throughout the network, which is terrific. But this just means there's no longer any need for me to actually build something with my own two hands. I don't know how I should feel about having fewer opportunities to practice my craft. It's nice getting a chance to talk with someone else. Pay me a visit again sometime.
Order completed. Well done.
Appreciate the help.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Let's go!
I'm going to deliver this. Well, fuck. I'm going to deliver this. This is tricky because you have to navigate.
This cargo has...
Order accepted.
You have to seriously navigate, like... I'll show you. So, fuck. Now we're at Boston. Guess I have plenty of time to pick up cargo. So. Up and over and down. But this is where it gets fucking tricky.
Sam, that is a veritable herd of chiral creatures. Far more than we're equipped to handle. We should hurry and get away while we still can.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Ooh.
Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. What?
And she speaks Japanese, so. Right, she shares a suit that, I guess, the cameras on those drone bombs or whatever the hell they are, they don't pick up Sam.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Alright, we're going fully equipped. Sneaking boots, new camo suit, and then a silent assault rifle. We're going into that camp we just passed. Sorry, I didn't mean to pass all the...
自分で守るしかないペコじゃん。だって危ないんだもん。データを分析して使いこなすのが得意だから、それでちょっと作ってみたペコ。敵として定義した相手を AI カメラが自動判定して、地面の中を進んで敵にドーン、途中で撃たれることもなし。かわいそうだけど普通に上がって近寄らんでしょ。まさか超えてくる人がいるとはね。ありがたかったペコだけど。最近よく見るんだよね、メカっぽいやつら。持ってる武器も見たことないし、あんなん誰が作って操ってるのかわけわかんないんだけど。だがしかし、これはレアな研究対象と言えなくもないペコ。好きあらば奴らの武器を解析して、その技術を生かしてやるペコ。あんたに提供した武器もあんたのおかげで作れたんだから。これからも何か作れたら知らせるペコ。
Now watch what she posts on the SSS after this delivery.
ほんとサンキューペコ。モグラ嫌いは止めたから帰りは安心ペコ。おつペコでした。バイバイ。
Great job as always, Sam. I'm guessing you must be pretty tired. Get yourself back to the GHV Magellan and take a break. Oh, and tomorrow seems to be more talkative lately. Maybe the two of you could find time for a chat.
Order completed. Well done.
おつペコでした。
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Patched up and good to go.
I'm sorry, Sam, but we seem to be having some issues with the Magellan at the moment. To get to the bottom of the problem, we need to stay put and run diagnostics.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to activate our... We're going to change our look first and foremost. We're going to go in, change our look. Something like look. Okay, fabricate. Now we're going to do this, okay? Even though we have boots on already, okay? These boots are great for sneaking, but they don't have a good lasting effect. So we're going to go to new. We're actually going to fabricate machine gun and a silent rifle. Okay, our machine gun is going on our hip, and our silent weapon is going into our backpack. Now, we're going to go the same way we came. So, in order to do this, I need to charge my battery. Okay. Charged.
Route creation. Delivery.
creatures can travel in groups of several hundred individuals. If you intend to face them, explosive ordnance is your only viable option. Take out as many as you can at once.
Well, for now, just avoid them. Alright, well, we're basically... I understand, stop. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm trying to friggin' do something. Shut the fuck up. Calling to his boyfriend, like, oh, daddy. Sorry. Anyways. Now, if you go to the pizza chef, he has no orders. See? No orders whatsoever. Now, my crazy ass has to sneak into this camp there. And you're going to deliver a package that the World Champ has. I got 200. Yeah, I'm at 200. Hold on. 200 feet. This is. Nope. That's it. Access. Okay. These sneaky shoes are good for one thing.
okay, Sam?
Keep it up, Sam. Okay.
Even though I took out that camp, it has to be somewhere else. Hey guys, goodbye guys.
Good evening, Sam.
See, she literally. I'm wondering if there's something unfinished. If it's the other camp, I have to raid. So, going back to the DHV, but first we're going to drop this off to the data scientist. You know what really kills me? I couldn't find it. Watch. See, it can't read me. It can't read me. It got pissed. Be careful when you back up. I do not know how to. Uh-huh. See? They only put it in Cairo network. So they work only on the network. Just wondering if it works, you know, those things work with Felicia. Staying on the Cairo network side. Deliver.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Order completed. Well done. Take care.
I'm going to go ahead and do the system update. I'm going to end the video after I go into my room and whatever dream pops here. We'll see. Oh, it's this.
Fragile? What is tomorrow? We didn't have that where I came from. I don't understand what it means.
You know what will happen to these plants? They will turn into flowers. In the space of a day, they'll have completely changed. Living things can't help but change, you see. They can't stay the same forever.
But where I came from, nothing ever changed. So does that mean I'm not alive?
Listen. You are alive. The person you were yesterday is different from the one you are today, and the one you'll be tomorrow. You're changing. That's what living is. To change and to embrace change. To transform.
Is this what my tomorrow will be?
Yesterday becomes today, which in turn becomes tomorrow. They're all connected, for better or worse. And death is not the end.
Death is not the end.
Welcome back, Sam. You should get some rest.
All right. Good night.
Okay. So there's an update for this. I'm going to go ahead and save. Manual save. Okay. Which in turn, I don't know why it didn't load. When I started the game, why did it not load? Okay. So I'll log back in. Okay. Oh, no wonder. I know why. Log back in. Oh, okay. So I'm going to end the video here. We're going to do, when we come back, we're going to do the mission that's at the main order that's at the data scientist, but I'll be back. All right. So let's end.